Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marianne. I hope everyone's doing well. So in this video, I'm making a specific type of bracelet that I will tell you a little bit more about later. So in this little mold, you have 8, 7.5, 7, 6, 6.5, and 6.75 inches. And then you have like a little ruler down there where it says 9.5. This helps you to like do your measurements for your beads. So I was using one of those measuring tapes that you use for like fabrics. As you can see, it's the little yellow one, and you just wrap it around your wrist to measure. And it worked for a while. I'm not gonna lie, but it it was a little bit difficult. So I found this board, and I'm so grateful for it. So as you can see, there's pliers, and you're gonna need tweezers as well, and also something to cut like a string or even like a metal. So I got this brand new nail clipper from my local grocery store. Oh, sorry guys. And that's what I use to cut things. So this board, and also this E6000, you guys, if you don't use E6000 on your projects, you need to. It works perfectly. So this is a beaded needle. As you can see, it opens in the middle. It looks a little janky because I use it to sew up some of my son's things because they ripped. So, but this one right here is a nylon cord. I use it for bracelets, necklaces, or not like really necklaces, more like kind of like choker type of necklaces, if that makes any sense, or like around your neck. I also use it as a phone stand, you guys. If you have holes in your phone case, and you want to put a string in it and hold it just in case you want to like hold it, this works perfectly. I still have mine and I need to make a new one. It's time. But yeah, so the nylon cord works perfect. Okay, I need to get in different colors for sure because I only have it in white. So as you can see right here, this is like a men's bracelet. A men's necklace. You know how they put it like around their neck? It kind of sits on their collarbone. I already did a test run, so I'm gonna make one for me. I just got to get a little bit more beads to make it. So this right here works perfect for it. Okay, you cannot use no elastic cord, no nothing. So I have a 0.5 and a 0.8 mm elastic cord string. I got these from Walmart. I specifically use these to make my bracelets. Number one, because like for example, like my daughter, she was born with her pointer and her middle finger both missing. So she has her knuckles, but to put like a bracelet over it, it's very hard. So I'm able to like just slip this bracelet on with the elastic string. And also for like my mom, she had a tumor on her thumb. And when they did the surgery, they realized it was close to her nerve. And it did get a little bit damaged. So therefore, she can't bend her finger at all. It's just there for decoration, like she says. So this way, it also helps her to put bracelet on as well, without her worrying about how to put things on. So it's very good to have an elastic string. So you guys, okay, now some people might not agree, and that's fine. Everybody has their opinion. Some might get upset, and again, you have your own opinion. So just be respectful and mindful in the comments. I am a Christian. Okay, I'm not perfect. I do sin. I'm not going to sit and claim that I'm not. But I am a Christian. There's no Catholic, Baptist, no nothing. It's just Christian straight, okay? So a year ago, my mom had cancer. She's officially 1 year free. Thank the heavens. But because of the extensive treatment that she went through, I always wanted to make a rosary necklace for her. And if you don't know, rosary necklaces are very, like, you need a lot of beads. So then I thought, what was the next best option? And then I realized when I was looking at my kids, I wanted to make rosary bracelets. And as you can see, this little one right here is for my son. And I did make one for my daughter. So I'm going to show you the beads because I actually needed a little bit bigger beads. But like I said, I'm not working right now. I only help my mom sometimes with her cleaning business. But this is the size of bead that you will typically need to make the bracelet or the necklace. But like I said, I used what I had. And I used two of my son's colors because he loves, Paw Patrol. He likes the red and the blue from Chase and Marshall. So what you're going to do is you're going to want to make sure you have one bead that's different from the rest. That is going to represent Jesus. Now, they're going to be one for him, and then you're going to have 10 beads, and that's supposed to represent his disciples. For some reason, I was going to say something else. So you're going to want to make sure you have 11 beads total for that, plus your charm, which is your cross. And because his was more on the smaller size, I was able to like put in a little bit more beads to kind of like to make it full. So for my mom, I can't remember if it's teal or turquoise that represents her Cancer. So as you can see, this big bead right here, I'm going to have that represent Jesus. And then I'm going to put the 10 to represent his disciples. Now, it took a lot of trial and error to make this bracelet because of the fact that it was on a bigger scale. And then on top of that, like I thought it would look good. And then I scrapped that. I was like, yeah, no. Then I tried it again. So I'm not gonna lie, I think I redid this like 4 times. Like this little bead right here is it's a glass bead, and it's like a lighter blue, and I love it. Now I went ahead and used the white one, like the clear, not white, the clear bead. And then I realized it didn't flow well. Cause to me, the bracelet seemed to like the colors flowed good, but it was like there was no like what how do you say it? There was nothing to like pull your eyes to. You know what I'm saying? Like there wasn't that little distinct feature of it. And then I was like, you know what? Let me take out the clear and let me put the silver. And then I was like, okay, I don't want to put too much silver. So like I said, trial and error. So as you can see, I'm showing you the string. You want to pull the elastic string to kind of stretch it out a little bit. And then of course you put it inside the beaded needle. And then you proceed. So for me, I like to do my knots and to hide it within the bead. So y'all, I did it halfway and I realized I did it wrong. So I wanted to start off with the bead that represents Jesus because it's the bigger bead. So you're going to want to do that. And then you just want to go and follow the circle. Okay. Now, do not get sad or depressed if you're making things and you have to redo it again and redo it again. So that's the part that you have to understand. Like even people who are, famous, like, designers, they're probably start off with like wanting this bag or or something. Okay, yeah, that's good. And then we're like, oh nope, I don't like that design. Something's off. The same thing with clothes, same thing with vehicles. Never get disheartened if it's not what you want it to be at the beginning. Okay, it's okay to redo whatever you're making at the time. There's nothing wrong with it. Okay, so it takes time to like figure things out. And like I said, I think I did this bracelet like 4 or 5 times. So don't ever just think like it has to be perfect. Okay. So just remember that. Now, one thing I will say is at the beginning, I didn't show it, but with the charm, I put one of those little silver rings on it, and I put E6000 on it. And I set that to the side to dry. And the reason being is because for me, sometimes those little rings, if you have them, and especially if they're homemade, I feel like they come loose real easily, if that makes any sense. So I just wanted to make sure it's secured. And of course, after it was, and I'll show you a little later on, I kind of tuck it under the little, or tuck it inside of the charm. So I definitely put the charm in, but I wanted to make it like kind of like mid-center, if that makes any sense. And it was a little off. So as you can see, the last bead that was in the middle, well, for my eye, I went ahead and put the charm on. And so real quick, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about, where I kind of twisted the ring so that it can stay kind of hidden a little bit. I just went ahead and put that on there, and then I just proceeded to do the rest of the beads. And yeah, it's a little hard to do this stuff, you guys, with nails on. Not gonna lie, it's very hard. It's very hard, but I like my nails, so I'm like, I gotta just suck it up. So, but yeah, like I said, it takes trial and error, and especially when you're doing the knot at the end. I feel like it's a little bit more difficult with the elastic string versus a regular one because it tends to kind of slip and slide a little bit. So as you can see right here, I'm just like kind of rolling up the extra string that I had, and I'm putting that little plastic thing on it so that it can stay in place. But yeah, like I said, it takes a little bit trial and error, but hey, this is, you create things. So this is what happens. So as you can see, I'm going to zoom y'all in a little bit. I just wanted to make sure, like I said, I had a little bit extra string, so when I go to like tie it and everything, like everything will look good. There was enough string. Never have too less of a string. Always make sure you have more. You know, it might look wasteful, but it's not. It's good. So you're gonna tie it like if you were tying your shoe. So you're gonna kind of like roll it over and then double tie it. And if you want, you can triple tie it. That's really up to you. But for me, I just went ahead and double tied it. And then I kind of put one of those strings inside the big beaded needle. And then I proceeded to tie it on the other side and made a knot as well. Now, like I said, you'll see I'm using tweezers because it was kind of hard, like I said, with nails. So, but nonetheless, I made it happen. So you guys, after that, personally for me, like I said, I like to put glue on the little knots and let that dry so that I could stick it within the bead. Now, after I do that, of course, you'll see me, I cut the string. Now, you want to make sure you cut as close as you can, but not all the way. Just because when somebody's gonna wear it on their wrist, whether it's like a bracelet of any kind, it's gonna kind of like rub against and it'll irritate them. So be very mindful of that. So with the E6000, like I said, after I had cut everything off, I went ahead and what I like to do, it's an extra step for me, you don't have to do, but I like to put a little bit of glue right over that little hole where I have those little knots that are stuck inside the bead, and put the nearest bead close to it so that it can kind of like secure it and kind of hide it, if that makes any sense. So I'm just using one of the those little cuticle sticks that I have. So that's what I did. Now, you guys, if y'all would like a bracelet or just any kind of bracelet in general, like whether it's for y'all, for your grandkids, kids, whatever, let me know. I will put my email in the description box so you can go and email me, because you can actually do orders that way through email. I do have an Etsy shop, but I haven't posted anything on it. So please forgive me for that. But yeah, so I will definitely link anything that I can that I got from Amazon in the description box. So like I said, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and please be mindful and kind in the comments, because if not, you will get blocked. Like we're not playing that. I don't even play that in real life, so we're not going to do that here. We're going to be respectful to people. So, and their beliefs and their opinions. But yeah, so I do hope you like this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Also comment if you have any advice to give me about making these. And I will be posting 2 videos for the month of December, you guys. So I'll be having one of me creating things or making things or whatever, and then the second video will be of nails. So I hope you be on the lookout for that. And then the final pictures are going to be what was of the project. So I will see you in the next video. Y'all have a great day. Bye.